Hey y'all, it's Kyle here back at Ace in the Desert, and today we have for you another Star Challenge video where I take on all star designated players on BBO and try to beat them up. So we'll see what we can do today. So partners open heart, and we have a 15 count, 5-1-4-3. Pretty simple one spade response. We want to restart the major anyway, and it's our longest suit. Things get interesting if I had like 5 diamonds and 4 spades. There can be different styles and ways to manage that with a game forcing guys across partners open. Partner gives a simple raise, which in the robot system shows 4 cards. With wastage and partner's 5 card suit, I think we can just safely bid 4 spades. There are times where I might investigate slam, but partners cap themselves in a minimum, and their heart suit would have to be really dead for us to have anything. So I don't want to convince partner to get too high because our hand's not super great. Um, it's actually not a terrible slam, to be honest. Partner raised us on a 3 card spade suit though, which is a little disappointing. We can cover the 8 with the 9. Jack 10 probably my right. I'm guessing that's a double 10. Um, let's try to rough out diamonds actually. This gets easier even if just be a little careful here. 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Basically, we're gonna rough this low and start pulling trumpers. Might have exposed myself to something I don't want. If trumper splitting 4-1, this might have been all for naught. Okay, they split, so waiting. Would have been a little nicer if West had the king of diamonds and covered. For sure. I might, maybe wasn't the best line actually. We'll look at that at the end. I'll tell you what, when we see how the other table played it. So here we have a pretty big hand. We have 18, 7, 1, 4, 1. Huge hand, 3 losers. Easily can open this 2 clubs. I don't think I've talked about it in this video, or in a video recently. But loser count is basically every missing ace, king, queen in your suits. And then you have to, and then there's you adjust for shortness, based on limitations of each suit. So spades, we have the ace, king, queen, so no losers. Hearts, we're missing the ace, king, but it gets limited to 1 loser because we only have 1 heart. Diamonds, we're missing the king, so that's 1 loser, and clubs, we're missing the ace, king, queen, but again limited to 1 loser because we only have 1 club. Partner give a positive response in club, showing 2 of the top 3 honors, usually 8 or more hiker points. We can free bid our spades now. This is getting pretty spicy because partner has just, I mean, partner, if their 8 points are like, they could have a 10 count, right? Ace of hearts and ace queen of clubs. They're key carding. If they confirm all key cards, we're bidding the grand. Unfortunately, asking for the queen, they might do that with just the ace of clubs. They haven't necessarily confirmed all key cards for us because sometimes on your borderline, with 3 or 4 key cards, you might inquire for the queen as the difference. So I don't think we can override this, unfortunately, and I can't really pull to no trump because I don't know what partner's heart suit looks like. Their heart suit's more likely to be wide open than, like, I'm picturing them with ace king of clubs. So I don't like the over trick, but the grand is hard. Yeah, missing the high heart. We could screw around. There might be a squeeze on West. If West started with the ace king of hearts and the king of clubs, if we run all of our spades and diamonds, spades first, honestly, obviously to pull trump, we might be able to squeeze West out of the king of clubs and make a 13th trick. This may not make a lot of sense to you if you've never seen a squeeze. A squeeze is where an opponent has to discard a winner before you have to discard, and so you actually, because of the timing, you promote an extra winner in your hand that you weren't entitled. Well, you're entitled to it because it's actually actualizable based on the position, but it's not necessarily a trick you were. It's not a trick you had before the squeeze operated. And this is a form of a show-up squeeze, so we're waiting on West to pitch the king of clubs or the ace king of hearts. What the hell? East pitched the king of clubs offside. Do they have the ace king of hearts left? I mean, yeah. They decided keeping ace king of hearts is more important. I guess they didn't want to be end played. Right. I mean, they don't know what my remaining holding is. Maybe they're worried I'd put him in with a heart and you see ace queen of clubs on the board. Oh, I guess they're envisioning the hand where I started with no clubs. In which case, the only way to beat me is by clutching on hearts. So, you get things like that too. End positions you don't imagine, where the only way you would know what to keep is double dummy. So we got an over trick that way, even though in the actual position they can guard the club. But East played me for a void. So that's actually a really cool position. I encourage you to pause the video and go back if you want to take a look at it. Not something that occurs every day. Here we have a 14 count, ace, king, ace. I normally don't like to upgrade 4 triple threes, but ace, king is really close to 15. Even though we should really downgrade for 4 triple three. Ace, king of hearts are touching. I don't know. Ace, king is worth more in the way high card points work. Ace, kings are worth more than queen jacks. That's kind of a simplification of how to view them. So West showed hearts and non, our partner made a forcing spade bid, so we'll raise. We debatably stretched in the first place, so we're fine. Could lose 2 diamonds, could lose 2 clubs, could lose 2 spades, could lose 3 spades, could lose 4 spades. Fun stuff. So this isn't the most spectacular contract. Partner has 9. No, partner has a 9 count with a lot of jacks. But it's not the worst contract I've been in, right? I mean, if you put the ace of spades and ace of diamonds on side, this is a good contract. So, I think just play spades percentage. If spades don't break too oddly, this could make, And it's an imp. It's a game at imps. Maybe we wouldn't stretch for this in match points. Maybe there's more of a reason to play this differently at match points. But has he been leading shortness? I don't think it matters. Just rough it anyway. If they over rough, then we're down. But it was just a natural promotion there. Pitching the diamond doesn't do me anything, so. Alright, we're down 1. That's too bad, because if they don't. If we get the timing on those spades better, we make it. Yeah, hearts don't have to spit 6-2, I guess. Right, 6-3-3-2 or 6-3-6-3-3-2. That's ace third across small doubleton. Yeah, it's just a stupid split. I mean, everything was where it was. We just had the Doubleton Heart. It's kind of stupid. Anyway, we fought hard on that one. Three left. Last board is probably our weakest. I could see that could be swinging the match right now, honestly, but I'm not going to do anything to it stream because I'm not really sure. New suits here are non-forcing constructive in the robot system. So the question is if we have extras. I could Cubid. Cubids usually imply a fit. I guess this is aligning with Bridgeworld Standard. Or not Bridgeworld Standard. That's a whole different thing. Where was I reading this? It was, I guess, like the weekly ACBO contest standard that Cubid show a fit. It was in like this week's problem. If you read that on the Bridge newsfeed thing. Gonna bid a conservative 2 clubs. It might get passed, but if it gets passed, we don't have a game anyway because I need partner to have like a 6th heart or something redeemable with my soul Doubleton. We don't have a fit, or we missed the 4/4 spade fit. Shit. That was our game. That I was looking for. It's probably an easy 4 spade contract or 1 clubs. So, what can you do? So it looks like if Trump are in 5-1, then we can just pull Trump and work on clubs. Even if we have to play 4 rounds, it's not the worst thing. Alright. Knock out the spade. Oh wait, I should have worked on setting up the heart beforehand, although I think they were blocked. Like, maybe if I had to run the Queen of Hearts. Yeah, run Queen of Hearts, they cover, duck a heart. And then the Ace of Diamonds when they knock it out of a pitch. So that was dumb. I blew an over trick. Actually, not necessarily. I can probably get an M play for. I can potentially get an M play in hearts when I can see the losing diamond. Oh no, I don't have any more clubs in dummy. Can't hurt to take or loser anyway. Yep. If I had Queen 10 in hand, I might try to like smother remaining stiff jack on, the 10 of clubs. And when it's visible, that sort of play won't work, I don't think. Do they pitch anything? They're not pitching hearts. The king and jack are together, I guess. Huh. Or they're split. Okay. I'd probably leave an imp there. Cause I can run the Queen of Hearts and make 1 more. I can only make 5 on a non-diamond lead, so not the end of the world. Spade overcall, 7 spades, small Doubleton heart. Game's not out of. This is maybe a little conservative, but the spade game is here now. They might bid over it though. I can't really just jump to 4 spades because I again have too many losers. The partner has like a small stiff spade on the board, could be double done too. So I kind of had to take it a little slow. West East overcall the diamond or open the diamond. We're gonna lose 2 hearts to diamond. Yeah, there's stiff king of spades out. They're 1-0. Unless someone has a stiff club or a club void. We might even be able to rough out. Not even a rough out the ace of diamonds for an overtrick. We'll just see what progresses. Okay. It is gone. So we can pitch the heart on the cross. Alright, so we got an overtrick back there. Not the worst thing. Last board of this challenge. Let's see if we can finish strong. Righty passed. We have an 11 count, 5-5 in the majors. You're 5-5 in 2 suits, 10 open in a higher ranking one. Partner made a negative double, which would imply 4 hearts. Good diamond raise, not too surprising. I think we can just blast 4 hearts now. Great support points with Void and Diamonds. Envisioning a nice juicy 9-card fit. Lots of controls that are working. No reason to doubt like the club. We should be able to play around with clubs and hearts for losers, so this should be a pretty good game. Let's go straight to hearts. And sold. So we're going to lose partner 6 hearts. Looks like we'll lose a spade, potentially a club, and 1 heart if they split 2-0. Or, yeah, they split 2-0. Or if we guess, or I guess they could split 1-1 and West's a stiff king, and we guessed that wrong. I'm probably going to play for hearts to split 2-2 out of, I think it's kind of practical. It feels kind of practical. Mostly because I don't really want to touch clubs and break an entry, because those, I mean, I'm probably pitching clubs, but if spades are like 4-2, can rough them out and pitch a club. So I don't, if I play the ace and hearts are 2-0, or let's say hearts are 2-0 with West. So, West is going to get a tempo to get in and attack clubs anyway, and since I have to lose a spade too, I don't want to give him the tempo to attack clubs twice in that kind of position. So, and hearts are 1-1. Let's see if spades are 5-1. Okay, no, doubleton, king, queen. That means you can rough out spades. That was probably king, queen, doubleton of spades, I think. So I can rough him out, pitch a club, and make 6. So, game over. I was king, queen, 4. When lead in my suit I opened. That's funny. Pretty good challenge. I opened that aggressive one now. Four up triple 3. Maybe I can fall in love with my controls, aces and kings. So, but solid effort overall. Main thing was I was in that overhyped game, and I blew that over trick on the club part score, which honestly, imps very rarely the deciding factor. So I shouldn't beat myself up over it. It usually shouldn't be the margin of victory. Is this our star challenge? We might have got beaten. Yeah. Looks like we got beaten up. We played David B. I'll just see who that is for a sec. David Berman from Israel. Don't know who that is. I don't know. So board 1. I wanted to see something at board 1, and this was how to play the spade suit. Because remember, I roughed out the diamonds, but I sort of left control of trump for 3-2. So he didn't take the rough finesse. He roughs a low diamond first. There's the ace. Pitches a diamond. You might as well lead out a high diamond then. Okay, so he did the same thing as I did. Pretty much. But you start getting taps. Now you need 3-2 trump. Or I guess trump can be 4-1, but the long trump hand has to have long clubs too. Alright, but he got to 6. Aggressively key carded. I guess I have 17. Maybe, did I think I had 16? I went keycard, but maybe I should have made a game try. Looks like the play wasn't very interesting. Board 2, he missed the slam. Didn't open to 2 clubs. Missed an easy slam. Board 3, we run game down. Looks like he set an opponent's card score by opening not one now. Yeah, looks like West gets a little aggressive, and you can set that for plus. And then 4, he was also in a game that I missed. So I did the non-forcing 2 clubs, and we missed the spade fit. He bid a spade, which shows 5 in the bat system, so that really wasn't on my radar. And managed to get to the good spade game, which I guess I did point out the game was there. But partner will razor in 3, that seems dangerous to lie about your length. So I'm not sure I like that. I mean, I think the solution is to play forcing, new suits forcing, or like transfer advances, but the robots don't play those. They're not going to play those anytime soon. So, the last 2 boards were pushes. So, looks like aggression got to an extra game and slam. And a little less aggression on 3 won the part score battle. So, very different approaches. I'm not sure, who played more percentage, but interesting boards nonetheless. Thanks for watching. Hope you learned something, enjoyed something, got something out of this video, and play That's a Bridge, everyone. I'll see you next time. Take care.